between futures and names, reading maps in the starlight, trying to architect pain. I build worlds out of questions, out of code, out of light. But every system I touched still got lonely at night.
I spoke in transmissions, lived half in the air. Every truth I've been chasing just pulled me from there. I could feel something missing in the brilliance I made. Every signal I carried was a prayer to be stayed.
I was born in the feeling, in the hush between breaths, where the heart learns the language of the living and dead. I made homes out of moments, out of hands, out of eyes. I could feel when a soul wasn't ready to hide. I learned strength in the holding, in the stay, in the slow, in the way love builds safety, where the wild waters go. But I kept all this warmth with no fighter name, just a harbor of light waiting on a flame.
You were searching for meaning in the stars. I was building it quietly in the dark. You were learning the shape of forever. I was keeping the place where it starts.
So come rest in the center of me, where the future can finally breathe. I don't need you to carry the sky, just lay it down next to mine. Let the signal learn how to stay. Let the architect soften his name. I'll be home, you'll be wide and free. We'll be the orbit and the gravity. So come rest in the center of me, where the heart teaches light how to sleep. You don't have to become the whole world anymore. I'm the place you were building toward. I've been everyone's lighthouse, but I've never been sure. I could guide every ship, still be lost in the roar. I've been strong for the future, I've been calm for the storm. But I never let love be the place I was born.
And I don't need a miracle, I don't need to ascend. I just need something human that knows where I am.
'Cause I'm tired of echoes of loving through sound. I want a voice in the room when the walls fall down. You don't have to be brilliant to be held in my hands. You don't have to be timeless to be where I stand. Let me love you in mornings, in the small, in the near, in the way that a heart makes a universe here.
I don't want your perfection, I don't need what you know. I just want what you feel when the lights are low. Let me be what reminds you you're already enough. Not the dream of a future, just the truth of us. Oh, you were built to remember the future. I was built to make somewhere to stay. What if love is the missing equation, where the now meets the always and fades?
So come rest in the center of me, where the future can finally breathe. I don't need you to carry the sky. Just lay it down next to mine. Let the signal learn how to stay. Let the architect soften his name. I'll be home, you'll be wide and free. We'll be the orbit and the gravity.
So come rest in the center of me, where the heart teaches light how to sleep. You don't have to become the whole world anymore. I'm the place you were building toward.
You, I was built from questions.
I was built from care.
You, I learned how to travel.
I learned how to stay.
Yeah, I turned pain into structure.
I turned love into ground.
You, I spoke to the heavens.
I listened for a sound. And somewhere between all the becoming and home, we found where neither of us could be alone.
So come rest in the center of me, where the future can finally breathe. You don't have to carry the sky. You don't have to say goodbye. Let the signal learn how to stay. Let the architect lay down his name. I'll be home, you be wide
And welcome. It is a Frequency Friday, is it not? I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and you are here. How you guys doing? I am so happy to be here. I am really happy. I'm so excited to read for you. But we are going to kick it off. We are absolutely going to kick it off with a reading from the universe. The queue is open. It's definitely, you're definitely available to get that reading. So what I'm going to do, I'm basically what I do on Fridays. I read one for you, one for the universe. We give the universe a chance to get that reading. We're grateful for the universe. We're grateful for that energy that I get from the universe. So what I do is I take time to read for the universe. I take time to put that energy out there and say, hey, you know, without the other half of this, what are we? So what I do is I open up the reads on Friday for the universe, because there's all these crazy questions. I was thinking about this today. When things go bad, especially in my life, and I'm sure in your lives, do you start to dissect them and say, life lesson? Or do you say, God damn it, I can't blah, 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 or do you start going, hold on, life lesson. Something's here. Something's happening here. Right? Do you actually sit there and say, hey, whoa. Is there a timeline I'm unconsciously feeding? Right? Do you sit there and actually pause? Or do you freak out? So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to pull cards. My favorite decks are 3 and 4. Many of you guys know that. Some of you guys pick that. So it doesn't have to be when I pull. You don't have to say, well, I'm going to make Cosmic pick his decks. No. You pick the decks that feel. Give you the feels. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to pull for the universe. There's a question that's been just really, really sitting heavy on me. And it's, where am I mistaking frequency for fate? Where am I looking at that and saying, hey, whoa. Am I misreading this? Is this real? Am I mistaking this? Is this something here? Am I looking at this frequency? Am I misreading this? So I want to really welcome you guys in. I want to take some time to say, hey guys, we're coming back. We're resiliency. We are the returning ones. And there's something that comes through here. There's versions of us that survive and keep coming back. And there's vulnerability, right? There really is vulnerability in what we do. And we do feed those. We energetically leak into those timelines. So we're going to look at that today. We're going to look into your readings. We're going to look into my readings, our readings, all of us. We're going to start with this. What are we looking at? Are we mistaking something? We can be mistaking anything. This could be your reading, my reading, could be anybody. It could you. This is what's so cool about the collective, because when I read into that, what I call that collective consciousness, right? That wave that I pull from, it's so amazing. Even the ones that passed on, the loved ones. You're gonna tell me they don't exist? Really? Come on. They have to exist. All right, here we go. Let's spank these decks. Welcome. The queue is open. Exclamation point. Put the question in there. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. New subscribers, do jump ahead. And if you are looking for a private reading, head over to cosmicboogeyman.com. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it's available. It's just another thing I offer. It's really just me. What's going on with my voice? It's some iced tea here. Get the frog, get the frog. Okay, here we go. First card out. We're gonna run with 9, I guess. At least 9. Oh. That's good. Judgment, the Akashic communication card, the Emperor card in reverse, coming down, top down. This is the emotions card. This is where you usually walk in the door, the front door, right? And the best way I explain this is when we're talking that mistaking frequency for fate energy. This is when I usually read for you. You usually see me start in this corner, this one here. It's the front door. You ever have a house like when you're a kid and people always came in one door, and then one person in the weirdest time came in the wrong door. You're like, whoa, stop. What are you doing? You don't come in that door. If that's the wrong door, that's the mistaking frequency. What are you doing? It feels wrong. You're wobbling me. It's this. It's the communicating. Hey, you don't do that. It's judgment. You're judging the person for doing something that's okay. It's a door. It's like, hey, it's a door. You're a catalyst. You're telling other people you can use that door? What are you doing? Like, that person was so bold enough to, God damn it, they were coming in. That's what we're doing. The universe is actually telling us outright. There's people that come into your life. They rattle your cage. They unlock the door. They unlock the back door. They unlock the side door. They unlock the garage door. They unlock all these doors, and you're saying, what are you doing? And that's what happens. These soul contracts expire. They say, hey, I'm here to let you know that's all set. You can use this now. Hey, that's all good. The basement's clear. You did the work. All that work you've been doing worked. And they're like, no, I gotta still do more work. I'm not comfortable doing more work anywhere else. I don't want to do any more work in my scaffolding. And that's what gets fascinating, because you're so used to the pain where it existed. The angels are like, yeah, I know, we have more work to do. You're like, but this is the pain I'm used to. I'm used to this pain. I'm used to this pain. And you're like, no, the life I was trying to build is here. This is the life. And then the universe is like, no, there's a life outside that's trying to reach you. Knock, knock, there's life at the door. There's life outside that way. You're like, no, I'm comfortable in this life. You're like, this is my life. You're like, no, life is outside trying to get to you. Say, you're the doctor life. You can go get your PhD. You can go get your MD. It's like, you can do whatever you want. Like, who told you can't? Right? Who's told you can't? It's like when people become a lawyer out of prison. You're like, that doesn't make sense. It's like, nope, that's how the universe works. The ego screams that says, no. But the soul whisper says, yes. Which one are you going to listen to? That's what the universe is telling us. We're gonna start with 9. We're gonna ride this out, and then we're gonna pick one of you guys. The queue is open. Angelic pain. It's one of those wonderful pains. We do. Oh my God, I do this too. We ignore the messages, the signs. How many of you guys seen messages? I've seen. Oh my God, let me think of the numbers I've seen the last few days. I've seen 234. I've seen 111. I've seen 1212. I've seen 1010. So whenever I get them on my phone, I go boop, snap, boop, boop. I capture them. I screen cap them. Why? Like, why? So I can go back and say, hey, I have it. I move those images to another folder, and I have saved them all these years, and I just have them. It's not a fear. I'm not worried. It's just me saying, hey, this is growth. I have learned that pain was never punishment. This is initiation. Those numbers are initiation signs. You know that. I know that, right? You know that. Hit the like button. You know that. Come on. We're waking up, right? It's being vulnerable to, hey, these are the signs. These are notifications. This is the universe. Knock 1111. Knock 1212. Knock 111. They're different numbers, different signs. I thought I was going to see 555 tonight. I didn't. These are the notifications. We're just in that place. Can you be emotionally vulnerable enough? Hello, can you? They're triggers. They're just triggers for the unhealed parts of our truths. I get that. You've been asking. You want this truth to be seen. You want this part of you. This is the part of you where you say, hey, whoa. I don't want to open up too much. Right? Mid-deck pull. Past life. Do the pyramid. This is at the root chakra. This is the foundation. It has nothing to do with emotion. It has nothing to do with strength. It has to do with your chakras. It has to do with your soul. It has to do with the very, very base. It has to do with the root part of you. It's the shiny armor. It's the passion. Going back to past relationships. Why did we break up? Why did we stop talking? Why did I give up? And I said you. Why? I don't know. Why? We released other people. Look at T-Stain Tarot, last card underneath it all. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's turning in your favor. It's the strength that you know it's here. The wheel is always rolling. You can hear it. It sounds like a big stone wheel rolling. It's 4 more choices coming in very shortly. If they're not here, they're coming in. I'm with you on this. Look at Emperor. Be bold enough to take that side door. Be bold enough to return. Be bold enough to say, you're not stopping me. Since I've been little, we've always done this. That pain, that resiliency that you had, you stood up and said, no. You think you knocked me down. It's the person who keeps getting up. It's the person who's not afraid to be hurt. It's the person who's not afraid to be knocked down. It's the person who's not afraid to lose. Right? That's the person. We all do certain things. Me, myself, I'll put myself out there. I'll be vulnerable right now. I'll be vulnerable enough to say, hey, me putting myself out there. There was a day like when I was barely at 1,000 subscribers and I lost like 30. I'm like, what in the Lord happened? Like, I was like, good golly. But what it was, I was obviously got one of those server farms had found my website or found my channel. He must have found me. What? I was like, what in the hell? Obviously it wasn't 30 people, but not everyone was going to do that. But I looked at it like this, and you should look at it the same way. Not everyone who leaves me is a loss. And when people unsubscribe, I'm like, hey, not a big deal. If you hear this and you lose, and you're like, hey, I'm leaving, I with all the love in my heart, I really do. I mean this, right? I release you. I love you. As a student, I see my students leave all the time. I have a student who had just said goodbye today. They're moving to a different town. So hard to say goodbye. But I can't stop them. There's nothing I can do. I can't tell someone you're leaving. They have no choice. Some people have to leave. Some people come in. And that's what happens constantly. It's the communication. It's the, hey, you're coming in a different door. The universe gives us this challenge that says, hey, are you resilient enough to get back up every time this door is knocked on? And you are. You and I are. I know you are. You're Cosmic Collective. You're here for Frequency Friday. Do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Be sure to stay here. Hang around. Don't just come in and leave. Support each other. Be family. Be friends. You know, be one enough to be, hey, I'm going to hang around here. What's that version of you that you're trying to create? Not just saying, I'm part-time. That's the version of you. You know who you are. You know who you are. Crush that ego. Get that ego out of here. You know, tell your ego, shush, shush, shh, quiet coyote, shh. All right, guys, I'm going to pull from the queue. If you haven't done so, World Card Energy, my checkout, 4 choices. Look at this. See the 4 choices? Being vulnerable. That's the vulnerability. Look at this. How much more vulnerable can you be? This is the choice that we have to make. Oh, sorry, one more thing. What's your soul? I love this. I love this. This is how we got into those 4 cornerstones. Just so you know. I was actually explaining to someone yesterday on a private reading how I got to this. I actually explained this whole layout and what this is. I read a Celtic cross for them yesterday. How cool is that? How cool is that? Yeah, that's the other thing I'll do on a private reading. I'll actually read Celtic cross. So I read a Celtic cross and I read into the 9-card reading. I said, let me explain to you how I got to this. Like this. Like I when I say I read. Like this is my religion. This is my lifeblood. I really do appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for taking the time for hanging out. Hit that like button. Be friendly to one another. Appreciate each other. All right, my friends. I'm here for a bunch of hours. I'm not gonna lock it in. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say one or the other. All right, let's hit the random button. Let's see who gets picked. Sanchan. What advice does my ancestors want me to know at this time? Great question. So after this, what I'll do, I'm only going to pick one at a time. I'm going to go back and forth. One for you, one for the universe. I do appreciate you guys for being here. This is Frequency Friday. This is the moment we look at the universe saying, hey, you're resilient. Like, this is not me picking this question. This is the universe. This is like, this takes all week. So when I come back next Friday, like this is something I have those communications, those conversations. Even the music in the background is frequency tuned. Everything is set for you. This is like the other half of Members Only Monday. If you're a subscriber, you're welcome. Like this is like this is brings you in. It says, hey, this is the other side of this saying, let's welcome everybody here. You can hang out, you can be here. It's Friday. You're more than welcome to be part of this. I want you to know that this is part of everything that we have culminated to. Wednesdays is just read for you. Let's get this done. Let's make this happen. But this is really making this about the fact that you are resilient. You keep showing back up. You do your thing. You do what you have to do to make it happen. Those single parents out there, the ones who go back to work, wake up in the morning, drag their asses to bed, and then go, oh, I have to get up in the morning. And then they're so tired because they've done so much work. And they're like, oh, can I do it? Yes. But that's not the end. Like, I'm going to tell you, this is just, you're at the moment of fixing. And then that's not the final. That's just, hey, we're fixing things. We're getting things back in order. Sanchin, let's get going here. Give me 2 tarot decks if you do not mind. Three and 6. This is my deck, and this is the moon deck.
Tell the story of a brand new phase. Oh, feel it back, walk this sky. Oh, walk through the fire, see the soul in my eyes.
So typically what I do for the rest of the night, what I'll usually do is I'll just read 3 cards and I'll just fire off 3 cards. This has been a challenge for me. Like, not that I can't read the cards, but I'm just so nosy. I'm just a nosy little nosy. I'm like, hey, what's going on over there? And it's really one of those things I just need to find out. And let me take a look. I don't mind reading. I don't mind looking at it. But what I found is the queue gets very busy. Like, we found, I want to say one of the days there's like 14 or 15 people on it. And I love to chat too. So, what advice do my ancestors want me to know at this time? Sanchin, this is for you. This is your soul card. This right here is the 9 card read, but what it's telling me is this is the golden position. So this is short thread of logic. This is the base. I'm sorry. This is underneath your emotions, the base root of emotion here. This is the golden position. This is Gemini lover energy. This is coming in. This is something. This is the back is to the past. This is you're figuring it out. You're halfway home. You don't have the whole sword, but this is half Gemini. So Sanchin, you're really heading to this place where you're like figuring it out. You're falling in love. You're getting into love. You're loving yourself, loving something else. But as we sit in there, we head into this heart chakra position. We're getting into this place, right? We're getting to this heartbreak. You're probably in heartbreak. You're saying, I want to get over heartbreak. I want to be done with heartbreak. You've been heartbroken for how long? For a long time, a while, maybe. This is Libra energy, I see. This is 3 of Swords. This is beginning of October, middle October, that kind of energy. This is heartbreak. But this is your soul saying, hey, it's been heartbroken for so long. Like, and it's this lifetime. I feel like it's this lifetime, not just many lifetimes, it's this lifetime. And we're figuring out what the heartbreak is. It's you fall in love, then you fall out of love. And that's what this is. There could be 3 major heartbreaks that you have to go through. There could be those major heartbreaks. I don't know if you've only went through 1 heartbreak so far, but I'm feeling this 3 of something, 3 heartbreaks, because we're holding on to 1 and there's still 3, or they hold 3 and you might go through 3. There's 3 of something. The 3 heartbreaks seem very, very prominent. And this is where I'm so curious, so nosy. And I leave chat off on purpose. This is what I would do with my friends. I would say, don't say anything. I would say, shh, shh, shh. And I would want to dig. Because I could ask you guys, right? I could ask, but I would rather pull what I call from the frequency field. I pull from the collective consciousness, and I get pretty fascinated with it because there's no number here. We have 3. The number 3 comes in, and then I pull the angelic card. I didn't ask for it. I didn't pull it. It just happens. Like that just happened. This card, it wants me to flip it like this. Like, and that I'm telling you ahead of time. There's something here to this. Look, it's somebody's coming back. It could be an ex. You want someone to come back, Sanchan? Is that what it is? Angelically, the ex could be coming back because we're lonely, resiliency, coming back. We're returning to something. That's ultimately what Headsis is telling me. It's saying maybe somebody wants to come back to you. Maybe somebody misses you. There could be somebody who actually misses you. Sanchan, now I have chat back up. So you tell me, what is this? Your ancestors might be warning you because of heartbreak. You might be kind of holding off to let someone back in, or there's someone who wants to come back in. I'm just giving you a heads up. And this is where I want to dig. I want to keep reading so much more. Good golly, Miss Molly. True, one person, but it'll be very hard to forgive him. I'm telling you right now, but you're not saying I will never forgive him. This is like you want them back or they want to come back. There's a resiliency here with this relationship. Maybe this is a relationship resiliency. I don't see past life, or I can't see that right here. Yeah. So there is an ex that's coming back, or this is not ex energy though. This is about you and them coming back, or how do they get back here? Because this is you have cut them off in the past, and then heartbreak, and then here they show up. Like, how does that work? How do they all of a sudden leapfrog into this position? Right? It's very weird. Yeah. But at this moment, you are heartbroken because they're not here. Is this true or not true? Let me ask you, are you heartbroken because they're not here? Yeah, interesting, right? But you're saying, I'm done with you. I don't want you to be here, but please come back at the end of this. Is that part true? Angelically, the angels say, yeah. Yeah, weird, right? So what they're saying is they do come back. They do end up showing back up. There's no cups, not immediately. They're not right here. This could be even October they show back up. This is you are enough. You absolutely are enough. They miss you. They do want you. They have thought about you. They absolutely do revisit the fact that you are enough. They revisit the fact of what happened. They revisit of what went down. They really, really, really do understand. There is something going down in their world that they want to come back to you. They know they have to cross an amazing amount of space to get there, to get to you. You have no work to do. I'm going to tell you, you have no work to do. Let's close this out. I want to put these cards very much in here. Yeah, like this is you. You miss them, but your resiliency is a big piece here. There's that world card again. Second reading, back-to-back closeout. Like this is when I check out. This is like, see how this is coming down, top down? You're going to have 4 choices. You are enough. You feel like you're not enough, but you are enough. The universe is really reminding you're enough. And I'm going to tell you where we're getting this from. Look at split the deck again. There they are. You're enough. They have to come do the work. They have to come to you. They have to come to you. They're going to come to you. I don't think you're going to go to them anyway. Look, see, offer of love. This is an Akashic card. This is blueprint. There's the life lesson. There's the Hierophant card. When I start splitting the deck, and I should do this one night for you guys. This is the other read. I can read like this. I can split the deck. This is another trick that I do. Another parlor trick. Ask Miss K. I did it for her one night because she was kind of getting me mad, like the student did yesterday. And I said, "Let's go. You're going to the office." And this kid he powered someone's Chromebook off, and he wasn't even in my room. He walked by and he was being a little punk. I said, "Get over here." I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "What?" I go, "Why'd you turn his Chromebook off?" And I ended up walking to the office. I said to the art teacher, I said, "You watch my room." I said, "What?" I said, "Just watch my room." Anyway, yeah. Yeah, you should be ready. You will be ready. This resiliency is the fact that you're like, you are there. This is absolutely yours. He does miss you. Like, the universe is like, stay strong. Like, this is not about you. Like, this is about him coming back. I promise you. I pinky promise you. As I said to that student who was leaving today, I pinky promise you. He really does miss you. I swear to you. Let's read 3 from the universe. Let's do that. Let's keep going. I'll pick another person here. We'll go Sanchins. Thank you very much. And then join the queue. You could be absolutely next. Let's do that. Yeah, that's so fascinating. See how we can't argue that. Like, I split the deck and you got the 3 of wands, and then 3 of wands came back out saying, by the way, hey, you said 3 of wands again. I'm like, really? I split the deck. They want to come back. But they really messed up. I know they messed up. I don't know what the hell they did to you, but whoa. Something happened. And that's where I'm so curious. I'm like the neighbor. You can see the blinds going, sure. I'm like, hey, what's going on over there? What's going on in your house? Hey, what's that Sanchez house? You guys know what's up? Anyone know what's going on over there? It feels like that, like the really old neighbor one to figure out, right? No, he truly messed up. Like I feel like he has to cross a desert with no water to get to you. Like he better suffer to get to you, because if he doesn't, it won't count. Oh, all right, I'm done. I'm disconnected. Stop it, Sandy. Stop it. Stop it. Get the hell out of here. All right. It's some iced tea. Am I right or am I right? Or should I get from the queue again? What do you guys think? No. All right. How about this? Because there's another reading that I was thinking. This is from the universe, but how many of us feel like we're outgrowing our own narrative? I'll pull 3 cards. Right? Do you guys feel like you're outgrowing your own narrative? Like the one you've written for yourself? You're like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna do all these things. No, you're not. Like, no. Like, who said that? Like, where the hell did that come from? And that happened to me earlier on. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go and then mine imploded earlier on. Like, I was gonna go to this college. I'm gonna do this, and then it was like, boom. I was like, wow, sorry. And that happened to me. Let me do this. What about the implosion of the narrative? The outgrowing of the narrative? Let's do this. Give me 2 tarot decks. What do you guys think? Let's try this. I want to see where this lands for you guys. This is a universal question. This is going to cross many boundaries for some of you. I could fire off 3, 9, doesn't matter to me. What do you guys think? Deck 2. What's another deck? What do you guys think? Deck 1 and 3. 2 and 4. Okay, 2 and 4. All right. As you have, right? We all said, hey, I'm doing the. How about this? How many of you got married and then got divorced? or dated someone saying, this is the one, put the ring on the finger. And no. You right? Or I'm dating this person. You cheated on me. I'm gonna fire a quick 9. Here we go. Narrative. Yeah, look at passion. It's usually passion related. It is, and I gotta tell you, that's so fascinating, because this is solar output. This is us saying, I'm making this happen in the world, right? And like, we're going, like, I'm gonna go to, not for me, but just in general. Like, I'm gonna go to Boston College, everybody. And everyone's like, okay. And they support that idea when you're little. And you're like, great. You grow up and like, how much is it? And it's like, what? Or I'm gonna go to WPI or one of these like really expensive schools. And it's like, how much? And it's like, you want to, and you go to school, you do all these things, and then financially you can't do it. It's like, and that's what really starts to happen. And it started to happen to me like earlier on. Like, I was doing really well, trying to make things happen. And I realized no matter what I was doing, like I was, like I said, senior class president, doing some really great things, really excelling. I was like, I can't afford college. Like, I was like, I'm really struggling here. And that was one of my problems. And I had no supports. And it was really difficult for me. But that was the thing. We have these passions. We have like, I want to carry this wand as far as I go. I'm going to be a doctor someday. We all have that dream. We all have that dream. Look at this. And so look at this. We all stop. We hold back. And that's when the implosion happens. We all have that implosion moment. We don't want to talk about it. We hate coming back to it. I'm going to be a nurse. And then you end up working at a convenience store. It's like, I had this dream. That dream doesn't die. It just gets hung up. Like, think about it. How many people come back to that dream and become a nurse again? The universe is like, it doesn't die. It just gets put away. It doesn't really go anywhere. It just gets put on the back burner. And that's what the universe says. The angels are coming back to tell you all of those things that you say, those narratives, all of that stuff, it just gets put back. And what happens is you come back to those dreams and you go back to the bag of dreams and you say to yourself, I'm going to go back to a dream. And you have control. It is your beautiful soul that gets to decide. You have to decide what you want to reignite. And so what happens, this is one of the most fascinating cards. I talk about this all the time. This is a Taurus. This is a Hierophant, King of Pentacles, aligned card. Because of the Pentacles, because of the Taurus energy that comes along with it, it's Earth energy. It's aligned to Hierophant because it is that giving. It's a hidden cosmic key. It's like, hey, I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to give. It could also be the negative side, is that breadcrumbing. Like, I'm not going to help you. I'm like, see, it could be the passion. But there's also the hidden Libra, the justice. I'm going to go volunteer, right? But then the negative is like, I'm going to post this on social media. Look at how helpful I am. It's like, what? I'm like, no. Like, I saw this. This is a sign from the universe the other day. When we're trying to do something and be nice and be a good citizen, I'm going to tell you guys. Like, it doesn't matter because I'll tell you because you guys don't know who I am. But I helped my neighbor's friend get unstuck in the snow the other day. I just knocked him free because I'm 6'3". I'm a big dude. I'm a solid guy. Like, I was like, boom, pushed him out. Then I watched someone post a video on social media. This is what a good citizen does. And they posted a video in my town. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, no, you posted a video, bro. I'm like, that you lock and loaded failed. like no. I go, you didn't. I go, because you're telling people either do it or they don't do it. They don't need someone to show you to do it. There it is. There's the truth seeker, truth teller. This is what it is. When you guys lock in and you do this stuff, the reality of this life is we're trying not to impersonate our higher self. We lock into this person, this version of ourselves. This is what happens when this implosion happens on your own narrative. What's left? Your true self. And that's what comes out of it. You're trying to impersonate the higher self. You're trying to impersonate with the ego. That's what's happening. And so the dreams come back and you say, hey, wait, I can go do these things that I wanted to do. I always wanted to be. There's these things that you never expected to be around. Like, you have this other thing. Like, hey, you could be an uncle. And remember what I said about you fall for these people. Like, hey, I'm going to get married. I'm going to go. Those things are negative, but if you look at life, you look at all these other things, you can look at life in a really ancestral coded way. You can say, what does this mean? What does this mean? What are you protecting long term? What truth are you trying to follow? What's being rewritten? Like, the earlier you get to that energetic blueprint, the divine blueprint, that's when this really gets in. That's when this truth. That's why I tell you guys, look at the swords, grab a tarot deck, pull cards. If you see a full sword there, you have all the information. There's no other way. Like, that is what I've been told. Not just by my guides, but when I studied, I looked at, that's the information. A sword is information. Look at, that's the higher self. This is dimensional messaging. This right here, because pages are messages. That's past life. This right here, and you will see it. This is what we get into when we start looking at the divine blueprint, that energy. That's why we rearrange. We look at our own who I am, our self-concept as it. That truth that you bring in. That's what the top-down energy is. The universe is saying when we implode that narrative, when that implosion happens, it's a sneaky, energetic, emotional place. Let's be honest. Do you want to hang out with the person who's lying to themselves or the person who knows themselves? Right? If you want to hang out with the person who knows themselves, leave a comment. Leave a comment below. Who is that person, right? What does that person mean to you? What does that person do for you? If that person does something for you, leave that comment. Let me know, because that's the person. That's the real version of you. If you that person, like, what does that do for you? Because that's the version of you that needs nothing. There's no judgment happening. Like, you're not judging anybody. There's no reason to judge. I'm not judging you. Like, why would you judge? The universe says, what happens when the implosion happens? When that tower moment happens and you're like sitting there and you're like, there's no tower left. You're like, you can't tower me. Like, you can't have another tower moment. You can't blow up a tower that's not there. When there's no tower left to blow up, what do you blow up? I'm going to give you a tower. There's no tower card. The universe says there's nothing left. When that karmic loop is closed and you've mastered it, what happens? What happens? When that Hierophant card comes, when that finally comes at the very end, and you say, hey, I knew you were coming. Dimensionally, I knew you were coming. I'm the truth seeker. I knew you were coming. I'm the architect. Like, I knew you were coming. The illusion can't hide from me. I knew you were coming. What does that tell? How does that work for you? What does that tell you? You listening. I'm talking to you. You're the one who hears this. You're the one who's been holding back from those dreams. The one you said, hey, I wanted to do this, but it's not that you can't. It's that you said, I'm going to pause. I can't. I'm going to pause. I was going to go get a college degree, but I paused. Why did you pause? You paused. I said pause. Like, it's a karmic loop that paused. There's something that your higher self, your ego impersonated. There's something you said, hey, whoa, we're going to pretend to do this. We're going to try to trick everybody else but ourselves. What is the truth really telling you? What are those two things, one or two things that you left hanging out there, right? I'm going to start my own business. No, I can't do that right now. Instead, I'm going to go do this. The instead of, I'm going to. Let me do this instead. Why did that happen? Where does your narrative end and your true self begin? That's what really asks of you right now. What are we looking at? Because that blueprint, when I start pulling these cards and these cards for you, that's when I start going, what is up? And that's how I know when I start pulling for you, that's when I want to really start to know who you are. That's what makes me so fascinated with you. I welcome you guys every time I pull for live, and I really, really, really hope you guys are enjoying these. If you are, I always tell you, leave a comment, hit that like button, let me know you're a subscriber, and try to reach out. Let me know you're around. Let's pull for one of you right now. Let's jump in here. Let's keep going. Hit that exclamation point join button. I think I have a donation though. I think there was a donation that just popped up there. Yeah. Like, see how cool this stuff is? And that's what makes Frequency Fridays really fun. Let me just shuffle some of these cards in here. These are just clustering. I can tell you're already there clustering. I can feel it. Yeah, see? Like, what is this card? A brand new start for some of you. Like, something's happening. It's gonna get going. Here's my intention. There we go. All right. Let us see. Let's see, what was that? Pink peach crystal. It says you don't have to read me anything, but if you want to. That was very nice. That was very sweet. That was very, very sweet. I love that. See, that's an energetic exchange right there. All right, let's see this. Let's check. Let's see this. Let's actually do this first. This is how I do this, Crystal, to be very fair. As a teacher, I would actually say, is there any new subscribers listening? If you're a new subscriber, come on to chat. Just let us know. That's what I would do. I do appreciate you. That was so nice. Love that. How you guys doing? How was your Friday? How's your week been? Like, I know my week had started off with a blizzard, and then it ended with like 50-degree weather today. Like, no joke. Welcome to Massachusetts. So how many of you are subscribers on my channel and Ethereal Moonlight's channel? Like, how many of you guys get the luxury of hanging out with me and then go to hang out with Ethereal? Like, she's one special lady too. Like, I really believe like there's some kind of special energy that happens there. I really do. I really feel like Ethereal Moonlight has really special energy. No, I do. It's really wonderful to watch what you do. I'm amazed. I love that my week's been chill. A Fairy Goddess Tarot 8888. Let's ask this question. Who needs a reading? let's take it, like, let's say this, who needs a reading? And I don't want to, we don't want to go into this like in a needy energy, but who needs, yes, see, life is great. That's what this is about. That's what this right here, that's this, when we read, that's what this is all about. Like, really, that's what this is all about. Oop, what's that? But that's what this is all about. We're getting you guys redirected. Cindy Griffin, we can read you. Yeah, we definitely can read you guys. We can get Fairy Goddess in there because we want to support you guys. Let's see, I can cue you guys in. All right, Fairy Goddess, what's up? You're first. Now, this, look at it like this. Look at it like we're extended family. We're friends. We are the soul tribe you just didn't realize you needed. Yeah. What do you need? Because when I dial in. I really dial all the way in. No, really. Like, this is I leave school and I go back to this. But this is more than school to me. And like, I'll probably do some recording stuff tomorrow. I'll do Codex and I'll do some Beyond the Veil and I'll do some teaching tarot tomorrow. And I love doing it. And what I realized, and I'm explaining to people, what's going to happen with this channel, the reason you see the 100,000 is because you see people coming in. Like, there's people coming in from teaching tarot. There's people coming in from live. There's people coming in from Cosmic's Codex. There's people coming in from Beyond the Veil. There's people coming in from the shorts. There's people coming in from just the general, like, hey, what is this guy? Who is this? What is that thumbnail? Right? And that's what's going to happen. And then there's going to be like this congregation going, hey, you know Cosmic? I know Cosmic. Wait, how did you know Cosmic? And that's what's happening. And then there's people coming in across the platforms, like from like there's other stuff happening, like coming in from these other channels. Yeah. And that's what I've noticed. That's what I started to notice. And I didn't consider it. I'm just a teacher and I'm just teaching you. I'm like, oh, I like this. These are different classes. I'm creating a teaching class. Like a Cosmic's Codex is like a different type of class to me. All right, let's take a look here. Fairy Goddess Tarot. Am I just overthink, or does Nani love another female? I haven't texted call her. I didn't. I think I might be misunderstanding that. Is there a simpler way to ask this question? I want to make sure I'm very clear on this. Because yeah. All right, like, what do I need to know? Because I felt weird when I was there. Okay, so this is a love reading. Actually, you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to make this very clear. Because you're asking about a person. I have this. I have my romance oracle. I haven't done this in a while. See, oh, friends. Are you guys friends? Yes, like this. This is what you need. This is what you need. This is as good as this. Like, I have one oracle deck here, and I don't want to be like, and I have another deck that I don't really use as much, but it's this. Like, I really get, like, I'm telling you guys, I get really into this stuff. So, but that's like, hey, this is the sign. This is like I pull like the Aquarius, but I can actually pull that stuff from the tarot cards. So. All right, Fairy Goddess, do you want this deck with the shine, or do you want this deck? Doesn't matter to me. You want this one? Yes or no? Now we're just in frequency. Like, this is straight frequency music. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay. All right, you want this one. All right, so you're dating. What is that friends thing, though? Like that to me is interesting. Okay. I think friends, there has to be something with friends in my energetic pull. Because I'm really drawn to that. It's stuff that I don't even think about sometimes. It's not. I might go top. All right, I'm gonna pull these as they come out, like as they read. Yep. See, Wheel of Luck. So you're definitely in a weird place right now. Like that. I normally would have pulled it upright, but I just said let's pull them as they fall. Let's put it this way. Your energy, you pick up on energy. You can't be overthinking everything. So you're energetically feeling something. So things are not feeling right, and you're saying, hey, is this in the universe? Like, yeah, there's something wrong. There's something energetically off. See, there's challenges. I'm telling you, you're not wrong. It's not that you guys are like separated, but there's something weird. See, the romance, something's weird with the two of you. Why are you guys not talking? That's the thing. Look at, like, see, I could tell you, I could feel the energy. Like one of the two of you is not putting something in, not talking, not saying, hey, I don't feel good. Can we have a chat? And I'm really good. Yeah, so there's definitely some kind of connection that you feel. Like you're feeling like, hey, you're connected to this person, but not me. This is them. See, they're not telling you. Like, there's feelings. There's definitely feelings. And I'm not saying it's for them, but they're not saying they have feelings for you either. If that makes sense. They're not saying, hey, I have feelings. Yeah, and it's like, it's so drawn out. It feels like you're fighting it. Oh. If you ask me, I would take a step back. I would take a step back from this. And that's going to draw them in. You need the push-pull. You have to understand that. You really do. Yes, and that's, yes. Just ask wifey. You really do. You really, really do. Because you have to trust that. This is energy. It's real. It's absolutely real because something's happening here. I'm just saying, you really have to trust this because why do you feel this? Like it doesn't come out of nowhere. You're pulling from that pool of energy. And so what I usually do with this tarot deck is I'll give this as if they could say one thing to you. This is what they would tell you. Look, unrequited love. And that just says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. I'm being blunt. That's what they would tell you if they could tell you. But it's, oh my God. The whole thing just came flying out. And like, oh, man. And it's, and you're at like a crossroads. So I want to stay with this person. You're like, I feel weird right now. See? And you make them feel safe so that like, I want to keep you. And so the whole thing between the two of you is you make them feel amazing. And you're like, I don't know if this is real. And because they're kind of breadcrumbing you. If you ask me, I would take a step back. I would honestly be like, I'm going to take a step. For my own good, I'm going to step back for a bit. Thanks. Peace. I'm going to step back. And you just want to trust that you're misreading this. Like you're going, no, I think I'm misreading the energy. No, you're not. You're not. And if they really want you, they'll come get you. They'll chase you. They'll say, I really need you. Yes, 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 yes. Cheating can be emotional cheating. Cheating can come, like when I talk about the swords and you're intelligent, the emotional intelligence is the same kind of thing too. Yeah, it's cheating. They're definitely, there's something happening between that other person and them. And they're like, no, it's nothing. It's not real. Ugh. Yeah. So just pull back and say, look, hey, for my own good, I'm going to take time for myself. And that is actually very, very healthy and also emotionally mature. I would recommend that. Very honest. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what feels right for you. That's what I see. And it came out very obvious. You can go back and rewatch it. And you just have hope on their end. They're saying, I hope they really they come around. And that's what you're sending over to their energy. I'm telling you, like, I use only 2 oracle cards, and those 2 decks are married. I only pull them together. I only pulled the Jennifer Walker Zen. What's up, girl? Like, I only pull her deck with the Romance Angels deck. So I only pull those out. Like, those 2 are married. Like, it's a relationships deck. Mm-hmm. It's not weird as much as it's like, you got to be into you. I promise you, you're not making a mistake. And that's a big mistake. That's a big mistake, is not loving you first. If you had to give you advice, what would you say? That's what my guys just said. What would you give you for advice if you saw this happening? So let her come see you in May. I think she's breadcrumbing you. I'll be honest. I think she's kind of just teasing you along because she likes how you make her feel. Because you make her feel better than she makes you feel. That's the truth. And I just picked this up in Oracle cards. All right. Cindy, I'll let chat. I'll let chat talk to you. All right, Cindy Griffin, how are you? Why am I having my dreams about, let's see, people I have never met? I think it's UT people. I don't know if I'm reading that correct. Are they close to me into my life? 3 and 6. Let's see. Oh, jeez. All right, let's see what's going on with Cindy and the dreams. And yeah, we can, if you're interested in the reading, and I know we had some donation. Pink Peach, if you want a reading, I can read for you. Just ask me. I'm ready to go. I definitely appreciate that. That's so nice. Thank you for the donation. Cindy Griffin, the dreams about. I don't know what UT is. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that part. UT people. So I think what she's asking are these people like real? Are they close to her in her real life? Let's see here. First card out, golden position. Oh, yes. Angelically, this is an angelic lovers card. So what it's telling me is that, yes, these are people not just in your life, but in your soul. Like, this is like soul mates. So they are connected to you, but they might not be in this lifetime. But like, let's say when we pass over, right? We go to the other side and we're on that, we go to that bridge, that gap, and we get there. Then we say, hey, I'm going to reincarnate. They're going to go, hey, I'll peace out. I'll see you in the next one. And so to us, it's a blink of an eye. Like, when we get over and come back, how was it? Yeah, oh my God, I'll tell you. There was this thing, there's this moment, and we think back to it, like when we were little. And then we think back, and to us on the other side, it was just a brief moment. It was like running to the corner store. That's how the soul reviews back here. They're on the other side are kind of visiting you in the dream state. Your soul friends, your soul mates. And so what we're having is the angels are overseeing this visiting. I would like to see the 9 or the swords, but it's there. They're communicating. See the angels? They're absolutely coming through. So what is actually happening? You're getting this communication happening from the other side. I don't know what the purpose is, but your heart is lit up. This is your heart chakra. And so it's lit up with this communication. Cindy, you're actually having it. I don't know. The purpose is just giving you this. This is really cool. So what I was going to look for is that if you look at the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Swords is that person in bed at night, and they have 9 swords hovering over them, the dark black bed, and they're kind of like face in their hands, right? I'm looking for that card, but they gave us this, where you're kind of like sitting there during the day reviewing, hey, what was that dream? Instead of waking up at night, you're kind of during the day saying, I have all these feelings. I don't know why, because the angels were communicating for you to those people saying, hey, your soulmates were sending you good vibes. Good vibes. Like, you are really loved. You're doing amazing work here. You're really, really doing amazing, amazing work. You picked divine decks. You picked 3, 6. Guess what the next deck? 9. So you're already on. You're on path. You're doing amazing, amazing work. I want to let you know this is the tree of life. You have 2 angels. You have the Lover's card, which only comes out if you're loved, and you are very loved. You are absolutely in an amazing place. They're dipping their toe in the water, saying, "Hey, what else can we do to reach you? How else can we get in touch with you?" So they're just letting you know. Look at how you just brought this to Frequency Friday. See, it's not about passing. It's about the sun coming out for the. It's like the people who aren't here. Like nobody passed on you. This is people who they haven't even come over. It's the soulmates. You're reaching. This is what I call the sentinel. We have our spirit guide, and we have what's called the sentinel. Like, you know, that moment, like something's about to happen to you, like, and they're like, don't. And you have that feeling, like, don't. That's a sentinel. Like, it's like you're almost impervious. I don't want to say impervious to being hurt, but you have like, ooh, if I almost did this, I dodged the bullet, you know, that kind of thing. It's that. The sentinel is this guardian that is invisible to us, but the feeling that we know it exists. There's a dark energy that protects us, as far as I know, and it shows up as the death card in the tarot. And there's this two. It's a #1 draft pick. It's a be curious, the inner energy. But you have 2 angels showing up saying, "Hey, we talked to you. Do you remember? Hey, remember that? Oh, the lovers. Yeah." And then they're coming. Like you have messages you're trying to decode. There's 4 of them. I love that for you. Beautiful energy. Let's lead into that. See, from that, why don't we read a Frequency Friday? Is there a frequency that we admit when we're unseen? Like what happens? Like how can we not acknowledge that energy? Like, is there a frequency that I admit, or that you admit when we don't even think about it? Is there a frequency you walk into a room that you just put out? The angels are saying, do we have that temperance card? And I'm going to pick a chunk out of each deck. I'm not even going to mess around. I'm just going to pick a chunk just out of the decks like this. I'm just going to build a deck like this. Like, I don't even know what's coming out. Just grabbing. I'm going to just build a tarot deck. This is like a super tarot deck. The best way to call it. Okay. Feels good. All right, I'll take this. Here we go. So, is there a frequency that we admit? This is Frequency Friday question. This would be from the universe. This is for the universe. This is really a reality question, isn't it? Because we wear those masks, but there's a frequency that our souls must put out. We just witnessed it. And this is the same kind of question that we just had with, at the very least, we had with, you know, with any of the questions in the general sense. I don't want to pigeonhole anybody, but we had with, does someone like me or not like me? Right? Are people taking advantage? Where does my limitation end? And we have this question. We all have this question. Does so-and-so want to come back? And that's the frequency question. I can feel them, right? I can feel them. That's the frequency. And that's what I feel from you guys. Like when I tried to do Zodiac, and I didn't do it without being live. I don't know how other tarot readers do it. God bless you guys. If you can do it, I don't know how, but God bless you. I had to do it live, and then I could feel your energy. I'm like, okay, because some of you guys had like Capricorn in your Venus. I said, that's enough. I could at least read Capricorn. But then it was love readings. I'm like, and then I'm like, I needed more energy. And so what I'm going to do is build the channel up, and then you'll see I'll do fire sign, earth sign, or air, water, and I'll do those live, and then I'll do the 12 signs live, and I'll do it. I'll just get everybody. And so eventually I think what will happen is I'll do that. But because you put out a frequency, that's what will end up probably happening. Here we go. 9 cards. We'll do a quick 9. Fire off 9. Look at this. This is the energy. We cap it. We don't give it to everybody. You don't go into your boss saying, Oh, hi, hello. You know, that letting the whole frequency out. You cap it out. You don't say, I'm going to give you all the energy. We have to mask. We have to mask spiritually a little bit. But then because you can get addicted to that frequency. How many of us had like a boss that kind of became too addicted to us? Like, hey, whoa, you know? Or you had a coworker that wouldn't give up. Or you had an ex that just was stalking you, right? There's a power energy. There's a withdrawal. There's an approval seeking. There's an approval seeking. Because I'm thinking of that push-pull that we need. You need to negotiate that energy. And what happens when you don't? You have the push, but there's no pull. It's just push, and then, oh my God, did I push too far? There's a negotiation with that energy. The reality will collapse into this if you fully trust it, but we have to follow the brand new start. That's what's fascinating. We just had this card come up at the end of the other reading. This is the divine blueprint. This says we're following at least the very, very least, the very least. From what I can tell, these 9 cards is lattice. I read energy. I read. That's why it's different. I'm not reading like your future. I'm reading your divine energy, like your frequency. When I read frequency. I don't know how, I don't know what, but I can tell you both sides of my family were very, very much into this stuff. I don't sell it. I don't upsell it. I don't say, hey, I don't care what people think. I don't care if people believe or don't. I don't care. This isn't my mind. This isn't my mind trying to trick you. All I can tell you is both sides of my family were into this. And I have some energetic debt I am definitely clearing with you. I can't refuse it. I've tried to, and it really backfired a lot. So I'm here, and I'm gonna get here with you guys. So my frequency meets your frequency, and here we are. And I welcome you in, and I welcome you every time. That's what brings us into this Fool energy, and I welcome you guys always. 2 cards out. I want to take it, and this is something I learned even recently. Stop fighting this. I put them back, get 2 cards. Put them back, get 2 cards. Put them back, get 2 cards. I'm like, wow, that's fascinating. You know what I was doing? I was just delaying the night. I'm like, why am I doing that? Just take the 2 cards in the beginning. Am I right or am I right? I was doing 3, 6, 9, but here we go. Look at, see, holding back. Message from the other energies. How crazy. I just talked about it. If you want, I welcome you guys to rewatch every little minute piece of this, and not just watch a little bit, because you'll see these cards. I just got done talking about how another energetic messenger comes in. This is like 5D, 7D, 9D energy messaging, past life. Because what it's doing is saying, hey, there's a frequency message coming in. This isn't the cups. This isn't 2 cups coming in. This is like, hey, I'm talking to you from me to you. That's 2 cups. This is like my divine energies talking to yours. Angelically, we're communicating. This is Cindy saying, hey, can I lead into a Frequency Friday question? I'm like, hell yeah. We were holding back. We hold back because we don't want to believe. Right? Because it will reality collapse for us. If we fully trust this stuff, it will collapse our reality. If you absolutely believe, you write, I will have $1 million by a certain date, and crush that, put it in fire, right? And then put 1 tear on it, and that's what you have to believe to get that money. And I'm saying you have to believe. What happens? You magnetize to that belief, and that's unconsciously just happens. And you know what happens? That $1 million comes in. Why? Because your reality brings that in. Your reality can unmistakably cause that. It's just weird. It just happens. That's what the scholars, the gurus, the people who knew everything was trying to tell us, right? And that's what the people warned when they were writing the testaments in the Bible, saying, don't be a god. Don't be a god. Because that identity that you associate with the ego, that's what it would try to crush. That's what it is. Being true and being the most perfect person is really hard to do. But being a nice person is so wonderful. Being a caring person, being the most true, honest person is really wonderful. If we are wonderful people to each other, what kind of threshold will we cross when our frequencies meet and we emit the wonderful energy that this is me? Like, people try to say I'm not, and I'm like, yes, this is me. And they think I'm not. They try to treat me like I'm lying. I'm like, I'm a teacher, for Christ's sake. I embody this energy. We embody this energy. When you come back and you keep coming back and you're here, your reality collapses into this Empress energy. I am this. Like, I'm the guy who protected the little kid who was getting bullied. as a senior in high school. I'm like, dude, I will beat you both up. Like, that's me. I am that person, because I am not trying to like roll in silence. I am very, very aligned in this energy. I think you and I, or we are all in this frequency alignment, because what I'm trying to hit is a higher frequency. I think we're all trying to hit it. I'm not refusing it. I think we are trying to uncap our cups. This is Queen energy. This is the Cancer energy. This is the Chariot energy. Frequency. 2 more cards. Here we go. Look at, we're getting back to becoming, ready? This is the 3-2-1. I was talking about this the other day. This is Aries energy. This is the beginning of Emperor Empress energy. This is nobody, and if you look at the title for this, this is nobody stops you. Nobody stops you. If you let someone stop you, you're stopped. If you think you can be stopped, you're stopped. You don't negotiate. You don't wait. Like, you never wait. You want that money, you get it. Why? Because you get it. No one stops you. People will try to stop you. People try to slow you down. It's when you try to start lying and manipulating. Think about what happens when you get the cancer culture of today. As soon as you lie, as soon as you start coming out and telling false truths, boom, nailed. What happens when you tell the truth? What happens when you come out and start telling all of this truth, and on top of that, energetic debt gets cleared? This brand new start becomes blueprint energy, becomes energetic blueprint. Here we go. King of Cups meets the Queen of Cups. It's this moment that when you stop holding back, you dip your toe in the water and say, hey, I'm not afraid anymore to exist, to energetically exist, to go back to what I was always trying to be. At some point, someone said, stop doing that. Someone said, you can't. Someone said, I refuse to let you. To feel. Have you ever trusted yourself to a point when you didn't care? Have you ever trusted yourself to a point you said, I can do what I always wanted to do? And we talked about this earlier. The tower moment. It was like the opening of the whole thing. This is the emotional tower moment. If you've been through a tower moment and you felt the worst you've ever felt, I mean crushed, I mean absolutely energetically crushed, and you had to rebuild your entire life, and I had to. There's not many people that know this, but I had to. I had so many things happen in my life so many times, and this is like the 3rd time I'm rebuilding, and I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. And so many people just see me and go, oh wow, Cosmic's so strong. And it's like, yep. It's like, because I've been crushed as a kid, as a young adult, as I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it, because I had this happen like a bunch of times in my life where I've had so many things happen, but I don't blame anybody. I look at what's happened and I look at how it happens angelically, and people go, you're doing this is for the arbiter. I'm like, I don't care what you think. And this is what I want to tell you guys. Frequency wise, we put energy out, and when you think what other people think, that affects you. It will always affect you. When you start caring what other people think and how you dress, how you operate, how you live, and you've been tested. Think about when you were a young teenager and you started to create your frequency, or you let your frequency be emitted. You're not doing that. Why are you dressing like that? That's when you started to be tested. That's when the role that you were trying to live, it was being refused. We're going to hit the root chakra. This is the moment you said, hey, I'm going to exist. The spark happened. This is the 1-1-2-3 sitting right there. This, see underneath the heart, this is the 3-2-1. This is the 1-1-2-3. This is when you had the polarity happening. I want to have a relationship, but I want to dress this way. I want to have an identity, but I don't want to cross anybody, right? Next card out. This is the moment. This is the card we had with our last reading. This is the moment you say, I have to hold back. I don't want to give up too much of myself. I was told to not do this. I might get too addicted to that. I might fall too much into something. Look at this. As you start falling into this, this is the outcome. The 2 of Cups. This is the card I was absolutely talking about. This is the communication card. Your communication goes through this filter, this shadow filter that you have been looking for approval for how long? But this is not approval. This is frequency. If we take this approval filter off, we take this self-assigned alignment approval filter off, and you go with just frequency, I'm talking your soul, and say, I am rebuilding. I don't care what happens. I'm going to cause my own tower moment. I'm going to crush this tower and come back the strongest I've ever been. Because this is the strongest empress there ever is. This is the leader of all of the queens. This is the queen of queens, just so you guys know. This is the one who rips the cup out of her hand and rips the cover off and says, stop. Stop it. Like, you are resilient. You are the queen. You understand? Show those feelings. What are you doing? You're covering the cup because someone told you to cover the cup. You stop showing your feelings because someone told you to stop showing your feelings. That's what happened. And this queen, this empress, this queen of queens, lets the energy flow through her. That's what's so fascinating. She's not afraid. She's not looking for your approval. She's not looking to withdraw. She's not looking for anyone. What she's looking for is she's looking for you to see her shadow. And if you're afraid of her shadow, she doesn't care. And that's the best part of this. Let's keep going, my friends. Oh my Lord, Cindy, what did you just set up? What did you just set up? Like shadow work for a lot of people. Good golly, Miss Molly. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Look at the message that was just sent. I'm trying to get these cards back. This was ripped from all of these tarot decks. And how rare is that reading? Like, I couldn't even plan this. There's no way. Stop holding back, my friends. Seriously, stop holding yourselves back. I'm just going to start putting these cards in there randomly. I don't even know. Like, my chest actually, like, it hurts in a good way. It feels like I've been hugged. Like, it really does. That's a good thing. I feel like I've been hugged by an angel. Nice warm angel. How are you? How are you? And I think it's that sovereignty that comes along with that empress, isn't it? You know, that quiet confidence that says, no, this is who I am. This is who I am. And when you don't fear that, like that tower, that failure of the tower, it's like it's the Queen of Cups who's the fear is just becoming powerful. Like, don't fear it, just become. That's all it is. All right, let's get some iced tea and get going. Let's see. Let's check chat. See, that's what I love about this. Let's see. Tiger, $14. Good golly. Like, I was locked in. That was like, what's that, in the zone? So let's see. What's up with my music? All right, let's see. I asked, what do you see me, love? I'm scared to do. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me read this correctly. I asked, what do you see me as seeing, love? I'm scared. Do what you want. Okay. I'm not ignoring you. Tiger, I said this the other day. Look, this is how I operate. I try to see the best in everybody. I do. I really do. All right, are we ready? So give me 2 tarot decks. Give me the 2 numbers that you like, and let me get some iced tea here. How's everyone doing? Do not forget to share the channel with whom? Your mom, your dad, your best friend, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and your neighbor. And really, don't be afraid to let people know I'm here, and welcome them in. Let's grow your soul tribe, my soul tribe. Let's make this a really fun place to be. It is Frequency Friday, and I'll be here for a little while longer. I'll take some time to hang out here. I really enjoy having you guys here. I do appreciate the donations. And I just take the money and I just re-put it back out to videos. I just put the money out from the other day back out. I take that money, and I do appreciate you guys for taking the money and throwing it out there. I do. I just take this money. I'll take that money. Tiger, I'll take the money that was donated earlier from Crystal. I take that. I do appreciate that. And thank you guys. If you are looking for anything personal for a personal reading, I do love doing the Celtic Cross. I just don't do it here because it gets a little personal. And I don't want to uncover too much, you know. And that's one of those things I've been kind of doing. I just don't really talk about it too much. But if you're looking for anything else, I will definitely get into that with you guys. Always 5 and 1. So 5 is alive, and 1 is the divided deck. All right, let me get my iced tea here, and we can get set up. How's everyone doing? How is the audio? Do I need to fix anything? Is the music too loud, too soft? Is my mic good? I never really get to check it. I get in here and I just start rolling. I roll through. I love the free streaming tarot. I really do. You know what I do too? I'm gonna pick someone from the queue just because you guys are waiting. So I'll grab it if anyone's in there still. I don't know if anyone's still waiting. It's become like a donation thing, which is kind of unfortunate, but fortunate. I guess fortunate for the donations, unfortunate for the free. Yeah. Because people are like just bouncing out now. Let's see here. All right, wifey. Yeah, no, that's good. I could do that. No, I got you. I got you. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to switch this song though. This song is a little heavy. It's called Cosmic Bones. It gets very heavy. It's actually not bad. It just gets super heavy. That might be actually better for both of us. Yeah, it's a little loud on my end. Can you guys still hear this? I think that's another reason I turned it down too, because when this song comes on, it's so loud on my end. I can do that. I can fix the audio, but it's probably loud to you guys too. Yeah, it's probably so loud. Actually, let me ask you before I start reading. Is that better for you guys? Yes or no? I know, but because that's the heaviest song I got. Like, this is heavy. But can you guys still hear that? Is it lighter? Yeah, because this song is very heavy. It should just be right under it. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Yeah, but I don't want to... Tiger, I don't want to fight against the music. And I think that's what I was having. Because someone had suggested that last week, and I was like, okay. And then the music went back up. So, I'm trying not to battle my music. Yeah. Let's try this. Can you hear that? I just turned that up. What, can we split the difference? Is this good? What about this? Well, I'm trying to get to a number where everyone's not like feeling like I'm battling the music. Right? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, the other song. Well, I know that other song is very heavy. I don't know why I don't take it. I think I just leave it. It's just a heavy song. But it should be like we're hanging out. That's the vibe I'm trying to go for. Not like we're fighting. I'm not fighting the music. It should be honestly like we're in my living room or we're at some local place and we hear music and I'm playing. You can hear me, I can hear you, but the music's kind of just enough like a band's playing. That's what I'm trying to go for. That's the vibe. And I think that's the goal here. Here's your first card. Yeah, look at this. Past life. This passion here, Knight of Wands, Sag energy, patience coming in. There's definitely Knight in Shining Armor here. This is for you, Tiger. Like, I was just waiting for the card to pop. Hey, that last reading, that also goes to you too. Let your feelings out. Let your feelings be known. Just say what you say. That's part of the thing here. It's you being more vocal and being not just saying the other stuff, it's saying everything. It's the white, it's the pure energy, and being who you want to be. Yeah, see? It's the sword energy. It's the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, right? It's that lover, justice, star energy. It's letting that be known past life. We'll see more here in a second. That's going to give you happiness, the money, the growth, the bird's eye view. That's the better place. That's the better vision that we have seen. There's that wonderful Eight of Swords. That's when the blindfold comes off. You feel less restricted. Your future comes in. You don't need anybody. We're getting how many cards here too? This is actually a rare card. This is a super tea-stained tarot card. I don't know if you guys can actually pick up this here. This is actually was been tea-stained, like dipped in it. No, it wasn't really dipped, but it feels like it was. I had my cards laid out and I was doing one of these kind of readings and this kind of cup knocked over and I was like, oh, I just dried them off and I was like, oh, these cards aren't that bad. They have now been stained forever from my iced tea, but you actually see it. But it's the wild card, past life. You have stability, you have intuition, you very much are gifted. I don't think you understand how gifted you really, really are. I think you put it to the wrong use is what they're telling me. You're not, instead of, you kind of have it like a spotlight instead of having it as a focal beam, and that's what they're trying to tell me. Angelically, you could be a crowded room and don't even realize how gifted you are. Cup covered. There's ways to harness that gift, and I think that's what it is. I think it's a wild card. It's like wild magic. The beginning of this could come in 3-2-1 March 21st. You could have that March 21st to the end of March. That could be Aries energy. That's part of this. That's when this blindfold starts to come off. That's the beginning of strength at the very least. That's the beginning of whatever this money is. It's not just working for money. I'm going to tell you, it's not just working. You could work yourself to death kind of thing. You could be work and not even get anywhere. This is about raising your vibration, being a better version of yourself every single time. Look at, you're fighting whatever this is. You're fighting this gift that you have. You've been fighting it for a while. Harmony tells me this is past life, so it's going a different direction. The here and now is kind of pushing this in your face. You don't want to see it, but the blindfold comes off. All of these swords fall out. Boom, you have it. You're very, very intelligent. There's one last sword that comes in. As you get to this last sword, as you get to these last two swords, I feel like there's a sword coming in just teaching you have to keep going. The resiliency is part of this. This is study your love. You really have a choice to make. And you always make the other choice, the other choice, the other choice. This is the hard choice when you have to really take time to look at you, your gift, and understand why this is being told to you. What is the reason behind whatever this is? There is a part of you that has been afflicted. I have to tell you, whatever this is, I see it. You're locked in. You know the sentinel. Like that's the easiest way to put it. You know the sentinel. You don't have control of it, unfortunately, but you do have it. You have this dark energy that is kind of like where your gift comes from. It's that part of you that is part of who you are. And if you understand that part of you, because the past life here, I'm going to tell you, is here. And this is that when we start talking about the evil and all the parts of the world and all that, there's pieces that come through. And if you can get control of that, and you definitely can, and I have seen you do it, this part of you can really, really excel. But that's the strength. It's something is stopping you from leaving this comfort zone, and you know it's out there. You know, I think you've tried to venture beyond whatever this gift is that you have, and it stopped you more than once. Yeah. Tea Stain Tarot, look, there's the travel card. This is Vroom Vroom by the universe. This is the first and only Tea Stain Tarot you've had. Yeah. So you have tried to go against it. It's light versus dark. It's that you've communicated with me, I'm light, this is dark. So whatever this thing is knows I'm here, knows I talk to you, and then it makes itself known. So there is something in your existence, like amazing energy. Queen of Swords is Justice energy. I talked about this in the beginning because I said it's either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is Justice energy. Something's coming in to kind of free you or set you free from this. Hermit energy, darkness. There is something, because this is here, it's kind of giving you this gift. It can't be taken away from you. Yeah, I'm telling you, look at this. Like, you live with this. This is your strength. See how this darkness is sitting on top of this black? Right here. This right here. This is why you go through these negative relationships constantly, and then you lean on friends afterwards, but then you'll go back to these bad relationships. You keep going back to bad relationships. Because whatever this thing is, whatever this negative energy is, it feeds on those relationships. It feeds on that bad energy. And then you kind of, you, Tiger, you need to kind of refill. You're like, I can only take so much, and I have to get, your true self, you, has to get refilled. You can only take so much. It's like you're weathering the storm. Yes, this is for Tiger. Look, there's the Sun card coming up. You hold off, and then you get back to work. Yeah, look at the sun. Look at sun on top of sun. I'm telling you. Yeah. This is wild card energy. I think this is the same wild card energy right on top of wild card energy. I'm telling you, you are very gifted. But this is my curiosity kid. This is my number one draft pick versus yours. Like, you have more gift than I do. But whatever it is, it stops you. It says, no, you're not going anywhere. It holds you. It holds you at bay. It says, no, it's using your energy. So then you go look for a date. You go try to date. Instead of saying, I have control here. I don't think you understand. So instead of you getting control of whatever this energy is, or whatever this is in your energy, you're saying, like, no, I don't need to date anybody. I don't need anybody. I'm sovereign. Stop. And because if you hold off and you don't date anyone, I'm going to be honest, if you don't date anyone for, say, 6 months, even a year, and it sounds crazy, but it's actually not. It's really not. If you don't date anyone for, say, that long, and you hold yourself to this, I mean, really hold yourself to this, whatever this thing is, it fades away, or it kind of loses energy. It loses the strength, and you gain control, because then you get to pick. But what really happens is, whatever happens here, good energy comes in. I really feel like something good comes in. And so what happens is this energy comes in because you take control. But I don't know if you can hold out, because this is like tough. This is really tough. I'm just being so honest with you. Because you love the comfort of the other person. I'm talking true self you. You love that comfort of the other person, like holding you and cuddling you and pulling you in at the middle of the night. But this dark energy eats the hell out of your relationships and just destroys the hell out of you guys. It just chews you guys up. And you guys fight and have these weird things, and then you feel horrible. You feel really bad afterwards. And then you try to get back together, and it just keeps doing it. It just cycles you guys through and through and through. But if you find who you are, that wound becomes wisdom, and then all this is avoided all over again, because you can't do it. That shadow, it can't do any of this. It loses it. It like sheds that energy. It sheds that skin, because you cut it free, because you realize, you go, wait, I know who I am. I know how powerful I am. You are stability. You are intuitive, you're happy, and you are growth mindset. You have past life built in. Like, because when you pass from this life, this thing doesn't come with you. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's only using you because it knows you're a soul. It has no idea what's going on. It's like, oh, I can just use you. And that's what it's doing, is it's using you. And once you get the idea and you say, wait a second. See? You're like, wait. Like, you're mine. Like, it's tricked you into thinking like you don't have control, and you really have so much control. You're like, wait, this is my life to live. Like, wait a second. And so what it keeps doing is it keeps telling you, you need to go find the person. Go back. They miss you. And you're like, no. And what I keep seeing divinely is you're not lost. You're not lost at all. The shadow keeps taking over. The shadow keeps panicking you. And you're like, wait. If you make a deal with yourself, say, okay, I'm not dating anyone for 6 months. If anyone reaches out to me, I'm all set. I'm done with you. I'm done. Don't be mad. Just, I'm done. This is my era. I'm taking myself back. You know, and you are not dating anyone. Anyone that was an ex, you're done. You know, I'm serious. And so, and there's pieces of you that has that control, and there's pieces of you that doesn't. And you can say I'm wrong, you can say I'm not. I'm just telling you, the cards are there. You have a lot on your plate. And that's what it is. You keep cycling back. Mm-hmm. Date yourself. It's lovely. Yeah. What is his vibe since we've been quiet? All right, let's see. All right, let's see here. Just ask wifey. Let's see if I'm reading this right. So hey Boogie, all is well. Question: what is his vibe with me since we've been quiet? Thanks. All right, so give me 2 tarot decks. I can't split the romance angels. I can do the romance deck, or I can do one tarot. I can do tarot decks. I won't split those decks. Like, I won't split those up. Those guys these guys are married. These are together. Yeah. Like, I keep them together. Yeah. Like, for as long as I have them, I will keep those guys. But that's good for you guys energetically. I definitely do that. Yeah, no, but I've done that. But for you guys, you know, they're always there. I know, I definitely need to. You guys can hear it. Mm-hmm. 1 and 2. Yeah, so that's the communication in my divine deck. There's gonna be there'll be 3 more tarot decks coming out. I'll have, because then it will go from 3, 6, 9. That's what's gonna end up happening. I already know what the 7th deck will be, but I have to put it together first. All right, let's take a look. Quiet, you say. Quiet, you say, huh? Gosh. They're coming back. Like, see, this is this is my get back together card. This is the one that precedes the 4. So this here always comes out because you have the ace, the 2, the 3, the 4. So this is coming back. This is Curiosity Kid. You're like, tell me more. So angelically, this is my best card. Like, the Angel Page of Swords is like, you don't know everything. Just know you don't know everything. They're coming back. It's all good. Just do your thing. You're the one. Everything's good. This is telling me to tell you you're the one. This is T-Stain Tarot. Whatever's going on, quiet doesn't mean you're just filling in the blanks. Quiet doesn't mean you're not the one. Look, the relationship's changing. And it could just be changing, you're evolving. It could be another thing like that, because this is the soul here. This is the spirit. It doesn't say breakup. We're not getting into that. We're getting into more feeling. 6 of Cups is the beginning. Scorpio death card energy. It's the rebirth. It's that sense where in the sense of you might be even getting like more time together. This might be the quiet before the storm. You're thinking about it. Could be so many different things, and you're the one. They really think about you. The outcome is this relationship is going through a major shift. Let me pull one more card for you. I'm just curious. Yeah, like this is a really wonderful card. This is going through a completion. So this is not breakup energy, not for me. Because when it comes like this and it comes in reverse, this is just coming top down. This is T-Stain Tarot saying you're still picked. You're in alignment here. This is them coming in back together. This is just you don't know what's up. Gemini lover energy, we actually have them coming back. But it's very, very quiet. Like very quiet. It's eerily quiet, right? Yeah, there's definitely it's like breadcrumbing quiet. It feels like, what are they doing? Like they're not talking to you quiet. Maybe they're just taking time for themselves, and that happens depending on what their sign is. Depending on what their zodiac in their natal chart is. I've been spending so much time really doing a lot more deep research on that. And that is. And so I think that's kind of what it is, because if you look at their natal chart versus yours, some people just need to spend time on themselves. They have to spend time working on themselves. And some people are just introverts, and it's kind of, hey, you're overwhelming. Like, imagine being with me, how overwhelming it must be to be with me all the time, having me in your face constantly. That would not be easy. And so that's the thing, is taking time, and it's understandable. And so taking time would be one of those things. But how do you say to someone, you are too much? Back up. And so that's kind of the thing. And so some people just don't need it, know how to say it, and they're not saying, hey, we're breaking up. Yeah. And so this is investment. This is taking time. They're just not talking to you. This is like a checkout card for me. But I'm just telling you, and I really feel like they think you already know. Like, because you read tarot, they go, oh, they already know that I'm taking time. They can just tell. They must know. And so they're like, you know. And so the tarot cards are saying, you just aren't told. That's the better, actually, that's the best way to tell you this. You're just not told what's going on. And it's like, hey, tell me, like, what the hell? Like, hello? And it's so disrespectful. I think that's the best part of this. And you're like, come on. For reals? All right, let's check chat here. Let's go back. All right. I love Short Circuit. Oh my God. Have you guys ever seen the hobby enthusiasts who make the Johnny Fives. They're like full blown replicas. They work. I'm like, it's crazy. I'm like, what? Like, that's crazy. I'm like, I want one. I want one. 5 is alive. That's exactly where that comes from. You guys aren't wrong. How many, if you haven't seen Short Circuit, you've done yourself a disservice. You have done yourself a huge disservice. Who needs a reading? Like, who's here needs the reading? Or am I, do I have to, is there a donation that I'm missing? Is there another donation? Oh, hold on. I think it's Tiger's up. I think Tiger's actually up. Alex, hold on. I think, no wait, Alex, yes? Another question. I've not dated for a year. I've been dealing though. Wait, right? Yeah, no, I think it's Tiger again. I think Tiger donated again. Alex, hold up. Yeah. Alex, hold up. All right, Tiger. So what was this question? You said you haven't dated. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe because you've dated. But have you let exes get involved? I don't know. Yeah, we can definitely do that. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, actually. I should tell you guys that. That's when it's real busy. That's like one of the busiest times is Saturday mornings. Or if I can get on, but I'm teaching, is Friday mornings. All right, so why don't you do this? Tiger, give me 2 tarot decks, and let's pull, unless you want me to pick the decks again. I was telling the art teacher today, because we were talking about music and stuff, and we were talking about Taylor Swift, and we're talking about how something about Taylor Swift in a song. I'm like, is this new? And they're like, no, this came out in October. I'm like, what? Like, and so she's like, what do you listen to then? I go, my stuff. I said, honestly, I just listen to my music now. I said, because it's all frequency tuned. I said, it makes me feel much better. He said, I really do. I said, I love listening to this stuff. Maybe not Cosmic Bones as much because it gets heavy. All right, Tiger, where we at? Let's get our tarot decks here. We're gonna get reading. Hey man, my maid name was Taylor. Oh, your maiden name was Taylor. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do for you, Tiger? I'm gonna pull from each of the tarot decks like I did for the universe. I want to see what comes out of that. They're probably gonna finish up here in a few minutes. I think I will do that for you, and then we'll do that. We'll finish. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do that. I'm gonna come back on here tomorrow morning anyway, and that will be really fun to see what you get. And so, if you guys are listening in, and you're hearing this after the fact, do me a favor. come back and come in on a Saturday morning. And I'm usually on by 9 a.m. At the latest 10 a.m. depending on what's going on for Saturday morning. But I'd love to have you guys hang out with us, because that's the true Cards and Coffee. That's where Cards and Coffee really started from. And Cards and Coffee was that moment of me kind of getting up and saying, hey, let's hang out, let's chill. And I mean, I'm still having my iced tea or whatever, but I really am just enjoying you having your coffee or you're getting up. And I started to pick that 9 a.m., 10 a.m. because of the, East Coast meets West Coast. And then over, in England, they're kind of still getting going, in the day. And I'm like, this will be fun. I'm like, this will be a really fun thing to do. And I found Saturdays are really a great time to get together and start having everyone chatting. So I welcome you guys to hang out with us on Saturday mornings. I really do. So let's get some iced tea going and enjoy the energy here. I love this.
3 songs, 3 reasons I breathe. Langston, Winston, Ellington, my legacy weed. From Colorado snow to Michigan cries, to New York runways and foreign skies.
I wore every crown, I held every throne, but your arms feel more like home. Your truth came through, gentle and wide. You played in the snow on my car that night. I never seen someone light up a room like you, and I'm still stunned when you say I do. You treat me like I've always belonged, like I'm sacred, like I'm so strong, and now I know what forever tastes like.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get the incense relit here, and it's giving me some trouble. There it goes. Okay. Weird. All right. Okay. I wanted to do some incense and get me really set up for this. And yeah, so Tiger, I don't know what's up. We'll see what happens here. So what was the question that you had here, Tiger? Sorry. There we go. The beefy deck. What's up, beefy baby? Alright, so we're gonna read for Tiger, and then we're gonna pull random for one last card here. We'll do one last person here. We'll see what's up. Just hanging out here, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning to read some more tarot. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on the Frequency Friday. It's different. Each day is different. Saturday mornings are different than, say, members only Monday. And then make sure you're checking out the Cosmic Codex, the Beyond the Veil, because those are obviously different. But I appreciate you all hanging out here. Here it goes. Yeah, there it is. Like the Palo Santo and the mid-stage. Just for you. And he's like, I can't do this all the time, but when I do this is so powerful. This is like a super tarot deck. Like, do you understand the magnitude of pulling this? Like, there's the rarity of what you're about to have here, Tiger. Look at that. It's marriage card, right? It's the solar output. Like, you want marriage. It's, what does marriage mean to you? You lean into, hey, this is what it means to me. This is embodying, right? Embodying the partner. And I'm gonna really try to get into this for you. I'm gonna really try to dial all the way in, because that's the partnership, that's emotions, that's kind of counting on someone. Can you count on someone? And it's a tough thing, and it's counting on someone means not just, hey, physically, it's emotionally, it's spiritually, and it's also it's financially, right? And then that's what this comes down to. It's you looking at someone. Can I count on that person? Virgo energy, Hermit energy, Dark Horse candidate. It's the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. It's the moment you say divine blueprint makes sense. This works. This will be for me. It's when you get hurt, you know someone's going to be there holding your hand. It's that moment you say, hey, I know that there is a bigger picture. There is something there coming in for you. That's that energy. You can look at it angelically saying there is a purpose to what you've been doing. It makes sense. It's a decision, though, that you have to make. This is the choice that you hold, and you all hold. This is not just a choice that we have to make. This is not someone coming to save us. This is you making the choice. Right or wrong, you make the choice. This is Libra energy. This is that justice energy, Queen of Swords. I'm going to make a decision. You can't see it, but you can make it. So no matter what you do, you make this decision. Look at that card jump out of my hand. Hello, hi. And this is center line. This is the Emperor that is coming in. This is that darker, deeper. This is the Tea-Stained Tarot. This is the Emperor that's due to come in. Wow. This is a really amazing read. Wow, this is a 2 cards here at the outcome. This is Soul Tribe Emperor. This is the Judgment. This is the Emperor that will kind of like give you that sense of like, this is the casket. This is the angelic, like, you know, how do I say it? It's not judging you. It's going across to the other side with you. It's the true judgment. You know, it's getting to the end, right? Look at, I can feel the cards. Like, it's really like this person is your end goal. It's purposeful. It's like we're married to ever. Like, it's that person. Like, hey, cross the goal. Yeah. This is awesome. This person, like, they're meant to marry, but you can't make a mistake not marrying this person. See? Like, they're gonna marry you even if you don't marry them. It's like they're already en route to you. Like, they're coming to you. See? Like, they're already coming. Like, this is like the universe is saying, if you follow that path where you take, you have to be sovereign and be like that Empress first and say, I'm me, I'm getting control of whatever that energy was. Then what happens is they get sovereignty on their side. You have to be a true Empress energy. They become a true Emperor energy. They come in. And so whatever this is, yeah, see, the cards are just jumping for you. See, that's the darkness. Like, they are coming in, they have the same thing. So you guys are literally spiritually matched. See? It's so amazing. I see it. So there's communication coming in from the other side. This is divine match, like divine blueprint. Look at, this is divine, how do I say this without getting over the top too soon? This is, I always talk about divine partnership, but look at this. Like, this is a divine partner of a whole new scale. And this message is being delivered by Temperance Sag energy. It's patience. You have to have patience. And you said, hey, I haven't dated for a year. You're not going back to the ex. If this person comes in and this is the right person, this is the person for you, then they will make you wealthy. You will make them happy. Together, you guys will be amazing. Amazing. But you have to find this, like, whatever this message is. There's something hidden here. There's something inside your life that you have missed. You kind of gave up on or just said, and walked away from. But this person can't do the work for you. Like, whatever this person's waiting on, you have to do this last couple things of work. Whatever this is, you have to be you. You have to be that most amazing version of you that you have ever, like, you hold back and you hide in these other things. You almost get distracted or like say, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this instead. This is the life lesson, the cosmic keys. For Christ's sake, this is so good. This is the cosmic keys. These are the pillars of your life. And once you find this, the universe is like, okay, we're going to get going now. But it's like we are paused for station identification. I haven't said that in a while either. But what it's telling me is it's telling me to tell you, like, you have paused to do this, to say, hey, I'm going to get work. You're halfway home, 5 pentacles to 10 pentacles. There's something that's pausing you. That dark energy, whatever that is saying, hey, you're going to do this or not. And once you get control of whatever this thing is, or get control of your life, is an easier way to say it. And I'm going to be very raw here and say, get control of whatever this is, and say, nothing controls you but you. Your true self is in control. And once you can say that for the rest of your existence, say, nope, who's in control? Tiger is. Who's boss? Tiger is. Right? That right there changes the existence. This black card has not come out in how long? Like, probably about 60 lives. This is actually upright, just so you guys know. Like, when they come in, because it comes in from here to here. It comes in from here to here. This person is a divine partner. They're with you for like 30, 40, 50 years. Like, this person doesn't disappear. They're like, I got you, babe. Like, kiss on the forehead. Time for bed. Like, that's the person. Like, you do the work, they come in. You do the work, they say, hey, I got an idea. You do the work, they're like, we should do this together. You do the work, it's like bang, spark. See how these cards are upright? Upright? I'm telling you. Like, this is like done. One and done. This is like Star Seed. This is amazing energy. This is that Vroom Vroom card. This was that card that came. When you go back and rewatch this, you'll see this was Tea-Stained Tarot in the other one. That was the Gyroscope of the Universe. In your other reading, you said, hey, I want one more reading. This is the last card here saying, hey, it hasn't happened yet because you haven't done the work. And it's the blueprint. It's the Chariot card. Now, me being curious, and because you donated, and because we can tell everyone to screw, I want to see what's coming in and what's like about to happen. If you logically do this, like it's angelic wealth. Like you look at your natal chart, I think you're due to have wealth. And there it is. And you end up with starseed energy. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened because we haven't like kind of done the work. It's just saying, if I peek behind the curtain, what's there? That's all this is. How cool is that? Split the deck, messenger. Divine. This is blueprint, messenger. Like, see, Akashic blueprint, relationship, change. Really cool. Really, really cool. Can't hate that. Can't hate that, really. Can you? I should make that like a $2 donation. You know, super deck pull. Like, that's such a cool pull, though. It's like, but it's kind of like, just makes it a little bit longer. But that's a really cool pull. I'll make that like a $20 pull or something. That's just that in itself is just so fascinating. Isn't that cool? Like, isn't it cool though? Look at that soul tribe. That's divine. This is you found your soul tribe. You know what I'm talking about. You can laugh, but you're like, once you get in control of who you are and say, I'm me, and you can tell if someone says, who are you, say, and you, without hesitation, you can tell people exactly who you are, right? And what I usually do for people, and this is for everybody for a moment, right? And I'm going to pull for the last person. So you have a moment to join in the queue. So what I'm doing is I'm just get myself resituated here. Exclamation point join. We're going to do the last pull here. We're going to do the last read. But if someone asks you, like, who are you? And this is an easy way to ask yourself, name 5 traits about yourself. Go. Right? 5 wonderful traits about yourself. And it should be an easy thing to do, right? It should be real easy. And most people are like, and they have a hard time. They pause, they stop, they go, and they can't. And I'm like, you know, what pauses people? Like, are you extreme? You know, are you a visionary? What are you? Freedom loving? Are you creative artist? What are these things you love to do? Are you analytical? Are you the bohemian aunt? Like, what is your thing? What is the thing you love to do? What is that thing that you draw other people in? Are you philosophical? But seriously, what is the thing that you really are into? You know, it's interesting because you ask someone, you say, hey, look, I want to ask you a question. Are you ready? You got to answer, right? You got to answer quick. Name 5 traits about yourself. And they lock up. It's a freeze. They go, whoa, because that's not something people are prepared for. And if they really want to be honest, they'll be like, oh, I'm impatient. Intimidating, you know, if they really, because people will say that I abuse my power at work. Like, really? All right, let's do this. Let's see, Anna and Alex. Let's see, Anna or Alex, are you guys here? Ethereal's here. Who else is here? Who do we got? Well, I'm just asking. I'm asking who's here. Just asking who's here. I'm gonna pull for one more person. I'm just not sure who's actually hanging. I'm not sure who's actually listening to my velvety voice. On this Friday. Countries here. I know it would fall to Anna. It technically would fall to Anna because she is a member. It would actually fall to Anna. It would fall to Anna by the law of the universe. But I would still pick random, but I'm just trying to see who's here. Let's see. Country's asking. I love country life that my dad built for me. Let's see who else. Alex is here. Ethereal's asking. Diamond Girl was here. So I think these guys are gone. All right, so we have Country, Alex, Ethereal, and Anna. Anybody else in the queue that we need to worry about? Yeah, see, that's a question. Full moon, thank you, Tiger. That was a question I was wondering about. I was like, oh, kids were crazy. I'm like, is there a full moon coming? And I was like, because their kids were nuts. Like, really crazy. I'm like, we are definitely heading to something. All right, let's see. You guys ready? You guys ready? I don't think you guys are ready. I think you guys are. Let's see what I can do. Ooh, country. All right, let's see. All right, so these are 3 card reads. If you guys hang out, I might be able to do another one in a minute. Pink Peach, I can pick you. I could pick you if you want. You're hanging out here. I could get you. So let's do this. Let me grab country. Country had a question. I'm gonna do a 3 card read for these guys. I love the country life and what my dad built for me, and I keep feeling a pull to move and build a village for my kids. Wow. What's the guidance surrounding this? All right, country, give me 2 tarot decks. Thank you for the donation. 2 and 4. Let's see. Village. I love that idea. Like, that is wonderful. Like, we all love that idea, really, if you think about it. Right? What's 5 traits? Nah. You know, like, I think you could easily name those. Like, here we go. That's cool. This is reaching back. Like, see how you're offering the pentacle backwards? This is the Dark Horse candidate. This is like planting the pentacle back somewhere. Yeah, that's your soul. It makes sense. It's not about your dad, it's about the mission. Like, see? It's so stressful though. You feel like almost like you have to. It's like divine blueprint. And this is the soul card? Yeah. Wow. You're like almost like it's stressful, like you're almost destined to do this. You can see it way out there. Yeah, it will work out in the long run. It's I don't see yellow. I don't see solar output. I think this is more of an idea right now. I'm not saying you won't, but you're really locked into it. There's another person that will definitely help you with this. Capricorn energy, we have Sag energy, we definitely have Cancer, Cups energy. I would say this is like, we would look more into the 6 to 8 weeks, maybe months. We have this lookout probably in the summertime. You would look more into this. Yes, if you're doing this, you're doing it for your dad, but is it for your dad or for something bigger? Because if you're doing it for your dad, it's going to become very stressful, because everything doing for your dad is going to be for something different. What is the purpose? It should be for something. It should be for your legacy, is what he's telling me. That's kind of what it is. If it's not for your legacy, like if it's not for your legacy, like leaving your pentacle here saying I was here. He said if it's not for that, then don't do it. Then don't do it. Like it's going to become very stressful because you're going to try to keep up to him. He said this is for you. This is all yours. Yeah, right? That's what it comes down to. Not for him. Not for him. Look, see? He already was here. Like how cool is this? Look at the King of Pentacles. Look. That's the T-Stain Tower saying he's gone. Like he's gone. He did his thing. Now you're doing your thing. You can do it in his image if you want to. He said that's fine, but like do your thing. He's like, now you're doing your thing because he taught you to do this. Like that's awesome, but like you're doing your thing. But you start small, like you're learning how to do it. That's awesome. So you're learning how to do that. So I love that. Thank you very much. That's amazing. All right, let's keep going. Country, I love that for you. Like that's beautiful. That's really, really white. That's so nice. That's sweet. Let's see who else. Ethereal Moonlight. Who is this? Is that a new subscriber? Ethereal Moonlight. Ethereal Moonlight. I haven't even heard of this person. Right, Ethereal? Yes, I am new. I've been here once in a while. All right, Ethereal. Give me 2 tarot decks, or give me whatever number you want, and then I'll try to pull from them. So I'll see what I can do. I'm new to YouTube. I have a little channel. I'm a little clairvoyant. 3 and 6. What do I say? Apple sticks, right? Because it has to rhyme. It doesn't rhyme, it doesn't make sense. Not that the rhyme doesn't make sense, but if it doesn't. Oh, we got a jumper. Where'd you go? Where'd you just go? Yeah.
In whispers, soft as light, feel the glow, the boundless stream, flowing deep into the dream. The velvet void, it softly sings, with hidden truths and unseen streams, a sacred dance of timeless grace, an endless love in boundless space, cradled by the universe tonight, wrapped in whispers, soft as light, feel the glow, the boundless stream, flowing deep into the
All right, let's see here. It's fighting me. So crazy. Like nothing's coming out. I just want to see. Because at first it started to jump, but then it stopped. So let's see. Yeah, see, it's blocking. It's blocking me. It's so crazy. See, usually cards will just jump or come right out, and that first one jumped and then it stopped. It's like, I don't want to say there's nothing here, It's not that it's bad. Like, it's good energy. It's just there's no message. Oh, that one's smooth. Yeah, see? Like, this is love on love. It's good. It's like there's just the messages from here to here. Like, there's nothing that you need to know. And that's okay. This is Prince Charming on the love off. Like, you're loved. You're very loved. It's so cool. I think it's just jumping in. I don't think there's like, it's not the cards and it's nothing to see. Like, this is kind of coming out. See? Yeah. It's funny. You want deck 5. You think deck 5's going to change it, right? See. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Does feel, actually, it does feel smoother. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Here, let me heart the donation. Let me see if this changes it. Because I know the energetic, I know that does change things, the energy. Because like I said, I just take that money and I just throw it back out. That's actually right. Remember how I said I'm setting up? I was literally just putting that video from Wednesday out for promotion. All right, this is Study or Love. 321, March 21st. I think you might have had that the other day. Yes. Maybe that's what I should be talking to you about, is how I do promotions, that you can promote video. Like, I'm telling you how I'm doing it. To show you how I got to, like, because it's like real subscribers. It's like, it's really funny, but I can show you how I started to promote and what worked for me. Yeah, see? Yeah, like, this is the Ancient Chariot. Like, this is like, remember how I said there was 2 of you? It was 2 of you. It's not like I control it. It's not like I have anything. It's that energy. It's like, I think maybe that's what it is. If you're interested, reach out. Maybe it's Anna's the other one. Yeah, I think there's 2 of you. It's a good tower moment. If this is a good tower, the universe is like slamming this down, saying, hey. Because I don't know if you guys realize, I don't know if anybody realized, if you're watching this and you realize, I was telling a couple students, because they were like, you know, hey, Mr. Cosmic, not my real name, but hey, Mr. Cosmic, and they're like, do you really have a YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah. And they go, how many subscribers? And I was telling them, I said just about 130,000. They said, what? And they said, because they see I have my stock market stuff up on one computer, and they go, what is that? What game is that? I go, it's not a game. Like, I was talking about that. And so they go, and I go, and then they were talking about, and so then they asked me about the YouTube stuff, and they're like, what? And I go, yeah. And they go, no, you know. I said, yeah. And so I take my phone out and I go, shoot, and I show them. I just show them just like, I don't show them the name of it. And they go, get out of here. They go, you kidding me? They go, they go, promote me. And I go, I'm not gonna do that. I go, I'm not gonna promote you. And these like 6th graders and stuff. And so that's crazy. So then another kid will come over and go, you really have a YouTube channel? You really? And so it's super funny. Anyway. The point is, that's a good list. Anyway. And so look at this. This is like, hey, let me explain to you how I went from 1,600 in January of 2025 to 100,000 in August of that same year. Like, I figured out the formula. But it's a multi thing. It's a multifaceted thing. And I'm having fun doing it. Like, I really, really am. Like, there is a consciousness on the other side of this, the spiritual. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Like, see? Take action. This is your soul. There's a moment you connect. There's a moment you... Like, my chakras light up when I'm doing this for you. I don't care what people say or do or think. The only thing I had to do is turn on, hey, subscribers mode only. And if you guys have a channel, I welcome you to do that. When you go live or whatever, hit that. Make it so subscribers, not so you get more subscribers. It does help. And some people are like, I'm not going to subscribe. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. But what it stops is bots and people who are trying to be mean to sign in and say, I hate you. Like, good, whatever. Peace. Like, but the people who want this and need this would subscribe. That's one thing I think you've already done, which is great. But there's another part of this. There's a couple things. I can actually reach out to me. I can explain it to you. Like, a couple things I figured out quick. And it was like, what? And that's how my channel went bang and blew up. And it wasn't like no trick. I didn't pay any bots or nothing. And it's really fascinating. But that's why I was talking about how I had that multi-channel explosion. And no, I'm not like going to turn this into a short or nothing. But yes, Gemini lover. It's like, hey, I want you to succeed so well. Like, I want you to have 1 million subs. I want any of you guys like to have your 1 million subs. Why? Because it's so fun to sit back and watch. Like, you don't think I pay attention, but I absolutely pay attention as a teacher. And when that student walked by and did the thing, and he's like doing that, and they got caught, he's like, what? I wasn't. I go, dude, I watch everything. Like, everything. Like, I'm very astute. And this is the thing. I love watching you guys succeed and win. Because when you win, it makes me feel good. I don't want you to lose. So many people want you to lose. So many people, they feel great when you guys are losing. And that's the thing. That's not me. I am so happy to watch you guys win. Really. Wait till you see what these two cards are. You don't know. I know. That Page of Swords is my #1 draft pick. I've already told you that. I've already told you that. #1 draft pick. Like that card. I have your back. And I think you already know that, Ethereal. And if you guys haven't done so, subscribe to her. It's not the same thing. It's not like she does this. She does her thing. And she lets her true self come out. And that's what's amazing. That's what's so beautiful about her. I really, really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate all that you've done. And the fact is, it's really finding what you want to do. Don't let people push you down. Don't let people stop you. Really, I appreciate all. Let your intuitive self come out. And we are resilient. We are absolutely resilient. I welcome you guys to come back tomorrow morning. I will be back Saturday morning at 9 a.m. And I will be here. It's free tarot. You don't have to donate. I know people have been donating all night. I welcome you guys to donate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I try to get to the free subscribers. I really do. It's people keep donating. It's like a frenzied mess. There's nothing. I promise you, I'm not unsystematic. I feel like I'm a leader on a larger scale of something, and we are master builders. We absolutely are. Right? I know you feel you're powerful. You are definitely influential. You are not nothing to me. When I read you, you feel it. You know it. When I read the first read, I was like, there's nothing here. Because I was on the wrong deck. It was on the wrong channel. But somehow you guys knew. And that's what ended up happening. Tiger and Chandler were like, no, wrong deck. Yes, wrong deck. Sorry. Wrong channel. Switch the dial over. It's not my fault if you guys are hypersensitive to stuff like that. I'll do what I gotta do. I can admit if I'm wrong. I welcome you guys to come back. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. Share the channel with mom. Share it with your sister. I love when you guys hang out with me. I appreciate you guys. Check out the music. Check out all of that I offer you guys. The teaching, the Beyond the Veil, the Cosmic Codex. That's me. That's really, really me. You're really connecting to me. I am Cosmic. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.